was another somebody over.
Assalamu alaikum. This is for the Sheikh. Are there any other tariqat besides Naqshbandiya, and what are the main differences of them?
Tariqat, it means way. It's like schools. For instance, someone might study medicine here in Chicago, University of Chicago, or they might go U of I, or they might go to Michigan. All learning medicine, but each one has the stamp of that particular school. If you get a graduate in medicine from here, he has a certain way. The professors have a certain way of teaching, or at Oxford they might have a certain way, or here or there. Every tariqah has took its name from one big figure, one alim or saint, or how you want to say, wali or sheikh or arif, or some big figure who gave it his stamp. His personality gave it its name. For instance, Naqshbandi, Bahauddin Naqshband, who was in Uzbek, what's now Uzbekistan, in Bukhara. He gave Naqshbandi its stamp. Other tariqahs, Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jilani, his tomb is in Baghdad, for instance. He gave his stamp. Chisti in India, and so many different ones. Shazali from North Africa, or Rafai, or like that. It depends, just some differences in method between that shaykh, and really the shaykh who was the founder of those tariqats, they were inheritors from Prophet. To be from that tariqat was to come under that light, under that beam, to pull you towards. It has its own flavor, its own, like that, and you follow it. Is that clear?
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Why is the image of Muhammad like sacrilegious to show, and why are there no icons in the mosque?
Would you like to answer that now?
In Islam, the symbolism does not exist, because symbolism in various religions have turned into the practices that is contrary to the concept of God, concept of the unity of God. You look at all the other religions, Hinduism for example, they have a symbol, a statue over there, their focus is on that statue, and you have turned your focus away from the Creator who is with you all the time. Some other religion, you go to, and I don't know how many of you have gone to synagogue, and what their practices, services are, their practices, services are mainly focused on Torah. They read and they focus only on Torah. You go to a church, which have been to numerous churches in their services, their focus is in front of Jesus' symbols or Mary's symbol. The focus is turned away from the source, from the main creed, that is presence of God at all times. So Muslims, Prophet has prohibited us to put any symbols, because he knew that symbols will dissuade you from the real spirit of the worship of one God.
Although it was traditional in mosques, masajid, throughout history, the Muslims developed calligraphy to a high art. What's prohibited is the representation, to draw the figures. But to put the names of Allah, the name of Prophet ﷺ, even they used to put Sayyidina Abu Bakr, Sayyidina Umar, Sayyidina Uthman, Sayyidina Ali, like that. Because there is in the hadith, on the throne of God is written, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasul. There is a representation. If you go into it deeply, whatever you, as our Professor said before, whatever you conceive of as Allah, as God, it's only your conception. He's not a conception, he's in complete transcendence. They say tanzi. Completely, one of his aspects, tanzi, completely not like anything. Laysa kamithlihi shay. He's not like anything. But if you think about it, when you try to worship God in his absolute transcendence, who are you at that time? You won't be accepted. There's no second one accepted in that presence. Allah, as he is in himself, Qul huwa Allahu ahad, does not accept the existence of another. Can't be. If you go to worship him in that aspect, oh my Lord, who are you? What, oh my Lord? Who are you that time? You won't be recognized if you go deeply to it. So always, it's the way of Allah. He sent a representative. He sent representatives, and we have to remember them. Allah said, إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا. Allah and his angels are sending their praises and salutations on prophets. So you who believe, you also, you have to do it. There is in the Kaaba in Mecca, in one corner there is they call it the black stone, Hajar Aswad, the black stone. Tradition has it's not from this world. And Prophet used to kiss it when they were part of the rituals of what to do in Mecca is to make a circling of the Kaaba, to go around it. They call it tawaf. And when you reach that black stone, if you're able to get to kiss it. And Sayyidina Omar said, if I didn't see Prophet do it, I wouldn't do it. Why to kiss the stone? But he did it. I'm saying this for our Western people to understand something. Islam is not a dry thing. It's not so, you can't make it so much, but there is, if you go deeper and deeper and deeper, the idea of Allah, his absolute transcendence, and yet he says, Allahu Samiyun Basir. Laysa kamithlihi shay wa Allahu Samiyun Basir. He's not like anything, but he's hearing and seeing. Not like anything is something, hearing and seeing is something. You did not throw when you threw, but Allah threw. What is it? It's things for reflection and meditation upon fine points. Islam is not without that. That's all I mean to say by that. It's not a blank wall. And they used to put the names of Allah and His Prophet.
I've seen the mosque and they're very beautiful.
Yeah.
It's the inspiration of art is what I'm
talking about. No, this is a rich tradition in Islam. I'm sorry to say, and I don't mean to criticize, but in the there's a modern ideology. They don't put anything. And okay, everyone has their, but traditionally they